In this video, I'm going to show you how to gather resources in Assassin's Creed Shadows and how to get a lot of them, how to get them fast. So there's some upgrades you need, and there's some basic way to do this, basic strategizing to do this. So what you're going to want to do first off is go to your hideout, okay? Every season, there's a chest here at your stable. You'll get some mon from that if you didn't use your scouts. The big thing for getting resources is scouts. Now, you can sometimes find just wood and whatever on the ground when inside of castles, when inside of towns, that type of thing. But it's a really horrible way to get it because it'll give you like 15 or it'll give you 20. It's just things that don't really matter. So instead, what you're going to want to do, there's a few different ways to get the resources. The most basic way is sending scouts out. And then the other way is through doing scout quests. So go to your hideout right here, okay? And then what you're going to want to do is you can improve the hideout. There's also a little bench inside the main building right here in the Hiroma. And you need to build a Kakurega, which I think you had to do for part of the main story. And this is where you're going to manage scouts. Also, you're going to want to go to the build mode, and you're going to want to build a study as well, just to get an extra scout at a certain point. And then the other big thing you're going to want to do, and this is one of the probably the first thing you're going to want to do with your resources, is you're going to want to upgrade the stables. So when you go here, you can upgrade this and get it to level 2. And that makes it so that tagging resources will only use one scout. That's really big for farming resources. A big thing you want to do. So getting this traditional scout here, upgrade the stable so you can, do it with one scout, and then make sure you know where your Kakurega is. So inside of here, you can refresh scouts at the cost of mon if you want to by refilling them right here. The other way scouts refill is at the end of the month, or the season, top right, you can see the season bar. That just passes with time played. So you can go AFK, or you just play the game normally, or you refill them with that, which really matters, okay? Because we're going to get resources from that. The other thing is, there's these contracts here, and these, I think they refresh every season, and these can also give you different resources. Some of them, so for example, this one gives some. But it doesn't even give that much. I wouldn't even recommend this as being a major way to get the resources. The real fast way to get them is from smuggling resources. So you're going to want to find locations that are really good for this, and I'll get you started on one right here. So if you go to this area right here, Mount Congo, there's a fast travel here. What you're going to want to do is every season, you're slowly going to collect an arsenal of these, basically, of these great locations to farm resources. And then every season, you're going to want to go and smuggle all the resources. And then after you smuggle all the resources, you're going to go back to the Kakurega, spend mon in order to refresh your scouts if you want to get your resources faster. And then just go to another location and go smuggle its resources and just keep doing that kind of thing. So when we go to this place, what we can do is we can get up above right here. So we are right here on the map at Mount Congo Retreat. And you can just go up to this thing. Jump in here, go up to this guy, assassinate him or her, and then get out of the bush. And over here are resources to smuggle. So when I smuggle this one is the minerals. You can tell by looking at it. Go to the menu. You can see at the top right now, it'll say one of my scouts is being used in order to get 60 minerals. Now, I checked this in higher level areas, sometimes give more, but I went to level 30 area. Instead of 60, I got 65. So it's not really about the level of the area. You just find ones where you can quickly get in, tag all these resources for smuggling, and then get out, basically. And that's really going to be your fastest way to farm these. So we're going to tag all of these. Okay. Then after that, we would just leave. Okay. So I'm also going to see if I can assassinate this guy. And of course I can't. I don't really need to fight him. So what I would do now is I'm all good. I'm just going to go run away. And just got to get out of the place, get out of combat so I can fast travel away. So let's get up here. And then you'll know you're out of combat when the exclamation mark disappears at the top. And after that, you're just going to give it an extra moment. Okay, there we go. And then just wait a moment. Okay. And then open up the map. And now let's go back to the hideout. And so I'm using up 3 of my scouts now in order to get those resources. It will give me those resources into my inventory at the end of a season. It'll also give me the scouts back. But if I have more than one place I want to tag up like that, then what I'll do is I'll go to my hideout and I'll go run through it. And I'll get back to the Kakurega, and then I will just pay to refill the scouts if you want to spend the mon on that. So we go in here. You can open up the menu. You can see at the bottom left, there's scouts. I only have 1 of them left. I can go here. I can pay 200 mon. Pay another 200 and another 200. Now I have all 4 scouts left, but you see the top right still says 3 scouts are going to get me those resources. But I have all my scouts at the bottom left, and I can just go and tag up another area that's really good for that, and I can just go smuggle resources over and over and over again, and then when the season ends, I'm going to get all those resources, and then I can build whatever I want in my hideout. So that's basically the main way you're going to get resources in this game. I just want to make a video to help you guys out, to show you the way that, like, the most intended way to get wood, minerals, and crops in Assassin's Creed Shadows.